Hi guys, my name is Rachel and I came to bitch. I just posted a professional address to the Charles Alice Museum of Milwaukee and 21st Century Burlesque and Amber Ray. They did a comprehensive exhibit on burlesque. I find it really disappointing and insulting and stupid that I could only count 3 burlesque performers of color, neo and classic. Now, they borrowed pictures from Janelle Smith, which, Janelle, I am not bitching at you because I know you tried. She's actually come to me with an issue before where she says when she does exhibit performers of color, the white performers, the more popular performers, which are the white performers, are more commonly chosen. And it made me think it's a tradition, really. Traditionally, white burlesque performers were respected more and put on a higher pedestal. And it's still the same way now. Whoop-de-doo. But the thing that I'm disappointed with Amber Ray is, with all of this talk of performers of color, why on earth would you not include at least Chakava Honeychild or Dr. Ginger Snaps, who said she's worked with you? You know, why would you not include that? Why would you not include all? Are you stupid? Because guess what? There's no excuse to not include Chakava Honeychild on this either, because she kind of has a large archive. She's in a little magazine called Ebony. You know, nationally published. You had an opportunity to introduce performers of color, and you deliberately ignored it as far as I'm concerned. There is no excuse. No excuse. No excuse, period. There's no excuse. And 21st Century Burlesque, you shared it. And you know, like I'm going to post the video below, the links to both videos of the address I made and why I don't fuck with the burlesque community. 21st Century Burlesque, now, you write on hot topic issues, hot button issues like being a performer of size and not being able to get booked. You wrote about blackface in the slipper room. Now, if you are all inclusive, like you would like to think, you know, you added Pearl Noir on your top 50 burlesque performers and Jeez Louise, even though there are so many more performers that you have totally left out, but we're not getting at that. If you're all inclusive, why share that? Do you know what being inclusive means? Do you know that that is not an accurate representation of neo-burlesque and classic burlesque? That it is leaving a whole hell of a lot of people out of it? Do you know that? Why promote it? Why not criticize it? That's the question that I have for you. And before, let's eliminate all the excuses that white burlesque performers and white publications are going to have. Let's get into their asses right there. When I post on International Black Burlesque Company and I say that there's not, people aren't inclusive, there's not always, but every once in a while I'll get that publication coming back to me and saying, well, we did this one time, you know. I don't need that bachelor pad. I still remember that. It's like, are you trying to insult my intelligence? You mean to tell me, just skew off for a little bit. You mean to tell me, Bachelor Pad, that in however many years you have been in existence, you have only been able to find Jezebel Thunder, Jeez Louise, and Brandy Valentine? Is that what you mean to tell me? With your 10,000 followers, which a lot of them are black? Right. So this is how I call that out. I back it up with research. When I sit here And black burlesque performers, black burlesque enthusiasts, when you sit here and support these people and you do not call them on their shit, they won't do it. It's like, just, and keep in mind that just because people are not in your best interest doesn't mean, and people in organizations are not in your best interest, doesn't mean that they're your enemy. But that also doesn't mean that you let them off the hook. No, I'm not saying that you're my enemy. I'm just saying that when you say that you are an advocate, 21st century burlesque, bachelor pad, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. When you say that you are an advocate for performers of color, and you only mention performers of color and the racism that is in burlesque when it is a hot button issue and when it is advantageous for you, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Now, with black burlesque performers, like I said in the last video, what is in your interest? How are they in your best interest? How is it in your best? Why are you trying to be a part of this clique? You're not invited. They tell you over and over again, you're not invited. They tell you in their actions, you're not invited. But on that video, I would at least expect to see Pearl Noir next to Josephine Baker. I mean, god damn. You people aren't even trying to hide it anymore. This video is to hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about black and black burlesque performers, black performers in general, because this isn't just in burlesque, this is just my experience. But black burlesque performers, next time you think about calling somebody like myself arrogant or spoiled, or Kanye or Azalea Banks, you think about the level that you're at. You ask yourself, that has been playing Step and Fetch It been working for you? Has following these rules been working for you? I know it hasn't for me. So fuck them rules. Bitches in the room.